Hello, hello, hello. Peace and love, everyone. This is Love from Hanging Out with Love, and I am the self-love guru. I wanted to review a few things with you ladies today regarding confidence, a level of confidence, a lack of confidence. And I wanted to talk about how you know that you don't have confidence, as well as some different things that could pertain to it, okay? Because this is the thing. A lot of you all are like content creators. Most people that follow me, some of them are like older women who just have not known their worth for a long time because they grew up in a different era. And then I have other people who are younger women just trying to figure things out. Maybe they don't have as many female mentors in their life and they're looking for that mentorship in me, which I am honored. And then the other category is other content creators. We follow each other. We like each other's content. We engage with it. But some of you use that to sort of like take pointers from what other people do. And so I wanted to talk about the views on your page, and because I know some of you have concerns about this, and like the level of authenticity that you have. So first of all, don't focus too much on views. Sometimes when I make my live videos, there's like 3 people watching, hands down. 3 people. Some of you have been one of those 3 people and you're like, wow, there's no one up here, right? But after I post my videos, the views go up because people are actually engaged in what I have to say. So just because somebody's not on your live video, maybe people have stuff to do. It's daytime. Like I'm recording this video at 12:41. A lot of people have jobs, they're at work, right? So they may not have the time to stop and watch your video. Don't allow that to shake your confidence, okay? So, and I guess I'll just title this video Confidence as a Content Creator because it matters. You have to be comfortable in your own skin, okay? The second thing that impacts your views or your engagement is that you're not speaking from personal experience. So there are a lot of people who speak from personal experience, but they won't necessarily tell you what their story was per se. And honestly, I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. As long as it's getting reach, you know, people are understanding that you do have a personal perspective and it sounds like you're coming from a personal perspective. That suffice. Like, I know there are a lot of content creators who never expose themselves in certain areas and they don't want to talk about things that they've personally been through. If that's you, that's you. But some of you don't have personal experiences. Like you'll literally say, oh, well, I've never been through that, but X, Y, and Z. And it's like, well, you don't even have enough experience dating for you to be talking about stuff like that. Just being honest, and people know the difference. So if you want to just focus on a certain area within dating, like maybe like talking to people about their appearance, what looks good to men, you know, doing your research on that. Those are things that you can research. You don't have to have personal experience to know what men like or what they will respond to, right? You can read that in a book. You can listen to some podcasts by men. You can hang around men and absorb that. You can do some market research on men and ask them what they like. It doesn't have to come from personal experience, but when you're talking about situations that people can face, when you're talking about women being battered or being in a relationship where she just was completely unhappy and maybe have been verbally abused, it's very difficult to talk about that from a perspective of, I see what you're going through, and although I've never been through it, this is what you should do. And it's unsettling, right? Because it's like you have no idea what this person is thinking and what they're feeling like, right? So be mindful of that. It's not from personal experience, and people know the difference. So talk what you know. Just like how they recommend to rappers, like talk what you know. If you're not used to toting guns and selling drugs, don't talk about that because that's not you and it doesn't sound authentic, right? If you were to look out, talk about that. Talk about scamming. credit card fraud, whatever you into. Talk about that. So I'm not telling you ladies to talk about that. I'm just saying talk what you know, okay? So the next thing, y'all look scared. You look nervous. Your posture is timid. You're pulling at your clothes and trying to get right. My boobs look extra perky. Let me just... I love it. So, that was unplanned. But yes, you look scared. Like, switch it up. You don't look confident. Why would I want to watch a video of somebody that does not look confident? That's just like when somebody's doing a presentation in front of the class and they're nervous and they don't feel like they have something good to contribute. And then they get even more nervous because when they look out into the classroom, everybody on their phone texting. Or they talking. And they not even laughing at you, but you feel some type of way because you're presenting. So now you feel self-conscious. It's a trickle-down effect. But when you come up there, hey, how y'all doing today? Yes, y'all ready to hear about anatomy? Me either, but we're going to get through it together. I would like to ask everyone to pay attention. If you have a question, blurt it out. I'll answer it. If something doesn't make sense that I say, let me know, okay? So let's get started. Anatomy is the study of, right? Instead of, so my project was on anatomy, and this is my presentation. So anatomy is like, I'm not interested. You didn't even get started, but I don't want to hear what you have to say. So I'm clicking off. All right. Oh, and also just be mindful too. People could have started off watching your video, but because they were not intrigued enough to continue watching it, there's a certain amount of seconds. I'm not sure how long it is. I don't know if it's 30 seconds or if it's like a full minute, or even if it depends on how long the video is itself. But Instagram has their algorithm. Instagram has certain metrics that they use to determine what your views are. So more people could have seen your video, but because you didn't captivate them in that first 5 to 10 seconds, their attention is elsewhere. Social media moves so fast. You got to grasp them in. Okay? Got to bring them in. The next thing. Oh, and another thing I'll say about the views too, like my views on YouTube and my views on my Instagram page don't look anything alike. Like some of these videos, it just depends on what keywords I use. Sometimes I use tags in my videos. Sometimes I don't. Like everything matters. Every little bit counts, right? But if you go to my Instagram page, it's like, oh, wow, people actually engage with her content. They follow her. They contribute to the conversation, right? So just be mindful of that. Don't be discouraged. Just because one platform is not popping off right now, it's okay. And to be honest, I don't even think, like, I'm not consistent enough with my videos on YouTube, to be totally honest. But just keep that in mind. Like, every platform has its different set of challenges and things that you have to learn. I have not mastered YouTube yet, okay? Which is why some of the videos I'll be sending y'all over here for. Because I'm like, oh, nah. Can't keep putting it on Instagram because then that's the sole location that you will look for my face. And I'm everywhere, you know? All right, so the next thing is not from the heart. Do you believe what you're talking about? A lot of y'all talk about these relationships and being open to love or being provided for. But do you believe that? Do you believe that you should be provided for? Have you ever been provided for? Do you get lavish gifts? Are you accustomed to a man paying bills for you? If you're not, it's going to show. Because this is the thing. Once you position yourself as an expert on something, there will be two kinds of people. It'll be people that come to test your knowledge and people who come for you to teach them that knowledge. Okay? So people that come to test your knowledge, they're going to get all up in your business. People who come to get knowledge from you, they're going to ask you questions about how they can apply what you're teaching to their lives. And you're going to have something to say. Okay, so I'm not telling you to not coach or not put yourself in a certain position where you'll be able to curate this kind of content. I'm just saying, make it realistic. If you know you don't have enough experience, get a coach. To be honest, I'm thinking about changing my platform specifically for coaches because I like teaching, I like training, right? And I feel like if I can train more trainers, I can help more women. Everybody can't come to me. My schedule gets packed quickly, okay? So just keep that in mind. Make it come from the heart. Make it something that you believe. Make it something that you'll be able to make somebody else believe. When I come up here, I'm passionate. I have inflection behind my voice. I'm moving my hands around. I'm moving my body around. I'm smiling. Right? So I'm making you feel me, even though this is a virtual experience. Make it come from the heart, and those same things will be conveyed in you. Okay? The last thing is that your audience feels disconnected from you. So you have to make a connection with people. You have to talk to them about what you like, what you don't like. Make yourself human. I notice on my platform, like, I talk at y'all a lot. I'm always giving you game. Sometimes you might not always want to hear that. So today I did a video where I was showing some of my favorite perfumes. You know, Gucci Flora, Ocean by Giorgio Armani, Clean Reserve Radiant Nectar, which I just got in the mail today, but I love that fragrance. You know, I was showing like my body butter from my skincare line that I use every day, showing off my skin. You know, like, I'm human. I need you to know that I take showers just like you. I brush my teeth just like you. I like to smell good just like you. I like to dress to kill just like you. We have a lot more in common than we have separate. So with that being said, don't focus so much on who's listening. Focus on yourself. Focus on the message that you would like to convey, and you will bring your tribe in. And with that being said, I do have a confidence school coming up on March 13th. That link is in my bio on Instagram. Okay, so you go to Instagram, on IG, it is Hanging Out with Love, exactly how it sounds. Go to Hanging Out with Love, click that link in my bio. It will pull up a Calendly link where you will be able to book that, and then also you will get your Zoom link for the conference. So I hope that this helps somebody. I'm so glad to even present this information with you, and hopefully I'll be able to work with you in the future. And this confidence school is going to encompass several different things. So I wrote some of the things down. And if you're not able to make the full payment, you are able to do a payment plan. It will cost a little bit more, but you can separate that payment into two. And I have invoices for you for that as well. So there will be a SMART Goals worksheet. You will have a free session with yours truly. So I will meet with you for an hour so we can talk about the goals that we discussed during the actual event. You will also receive a free book from me called The Law of Attraction. So I will be talking about your vibrations and how you have to position yourself and be prepared to receive what you want, not just energetically, but physically as well. And then you will also have access to 2 pre-recorded videos that are major when it comes to self-confidence and just making your life better in general. Self-confidence impacts everything. It impacts the way you move. It impacts the way you think. It impacts your ability to perform and to make the kind of money and build the lifestyle that you want. So I love y'all so much. Thank you for listening. If you made it to the end of this video, please drop a heart in the comments, and I will be sure to put the link in the description box for the conference as well. Bye.